The Painter of Dreams, another bedtime story for big people. There's a narrow street that doesn't appear on any map. It's not hidden, just easy to miss. You have to be walking slowly, not rushing, not searching. Only then does it seem to curve out from the corner of your eye. On this street, past a bakery that never opens and a fountain that doesn't flow, is a door without a sign. Inside lives the painter. No one remembers meeting him. He doesn't advertise, doesn't speak. But somehow when you find yourself at his door, you understand why you've come. The room is dim, with tall windows and the smell of old canvas. Paintbrushes rest in a jar of cloudy water, and on the far wall, a blank easel. He motions for you to sit, not to pose, just to be. He doesn't ask what you want, he doesn't need to. He already knows. As he begins to paint, you feel something stir in you, a memory, a longing. You can't quite place it, but it feels important. The brush moves without hesitation. Lines take shape, shadows stretch and soften, and when it's done, there you are. Only not quite. It's you, but more, brighter, younger, stronger. Your posture, taller, your eyes clearer. There's no hesitation in the version of you on that canvas. This is the you you've always imagined, the one you believe lives inside you, just out of reach, and for a moment it's overwhelming. Hopeful, comforting, even beautiful. The painter offers you the portrait without a word. You take it home, hang it where you can see it, and that's when things begin to change. At first it was only a glance, a passing admiration, but days passed, and you began to study it longer, noticing little things. How your reflection in the glass never quite matched it, how the portrait smiled without hesitation, how it never slouched. Never aged, never doubted. You began adjusting your posture when you walked past it, speaking more carefully, thinking twice before disagreeing with others. Not to become better, but to become more like the painting. Then it wasn't enough to glance. You started sitting across from it, just staring for hours. Not sad, not joyful, just suspended. A reminder of what could be, a goal, a guide. But slowly, you stop looking at mirrors, stop calling old friends, stop stepping into sunlight. Why would you need the world when the best version of yourself is already here? Always smiling, always perfect. You begin to measure your worth against the portrait. Every flaw becomes unbearable, every imperfection a failure. And you forget. The portrait wasn't painted from truth. It was painted from desire. You begin to fade, quietly, like a candle in an open room, until one day you don't recognize yourself at all, not in the glass, not in the frame, not in the life you left behind. And then, someone new walks past the bakery and the fountain. They see the unmarked door and they step inside. The painter is waiting. As always, still silent, still working. But not everyone stays lost. Some, a few, return. They bring back the portrait. Not because it stopped being beautiful, but because they finally realized it was never meant to be a mirror. Only a moment, a glimpse of longing. Not a map. Not a master. They thank the painter, and this time they leave with nothing in their hands but something lighter in their chest. Because sometimes, to become who you truly are, you have to stop chasing who you were never meant to be. If this story brought you comfort or reflection, I'd be honored if you gave it a like. I share original stories regularly, gentle companions to help you rest, breathe, and remember who you are. Thank you for listening.